Hey, what's going on, y'all? In this video, we're going to be calling the Central Intelligence Agency in Virginia to find out why the CIA continues to traffic narcotics into the United States of America and worldwide, and their affiliation with the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration in the trafficking of narcotics. So let's get to it.
Security Operations.
Hey, this is Anton, private investigator, U.S. Cybersecurity Investigations, LLC. Listen, I'm looking to speak with someone that might help me with the investigation of the death of Michael Rupert. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No, I do not, and we wouldn't be able to give any kind of information anyways. So that's all I can tell you at this point.
Well, who do you talk to in your chain of command? We're gonna try to call back because that guy was rude.
Security Operations.
Yeah, hey, who do I talk to in your chain of command? Because the guy I just spoke with hung up on me.
What are you calling in reference to?
We're investigating the death of former LAPD detective Michael Rupert, who met with former CIA Director John Deutsch, whom he had questioned in regards to the CIA's involvement with narcotics trafficking into minority communities.
Well, the only thing I know is that this is definitely not the phone number for that.
This is CIA operations, isn't it? That's what it says.
That's what says.
The number that I have for you, it's the CIA Operations Center, correct?
I mean, this is an operations center, but I don't have anything I can assist you with for investigating LAPD murders and stuff.
We're investigating the CIA's narcotics trafficking operations. Is this where I call?
No, there's nothing I can provide you any assistance with.
Is that TSSCI?
Is that what?
Is it TSSCI that you can't tell me that the CIA is trafficking drugs?
This has nothing to do with that at all. This is literally, I have no information at all for you.
Nah, because
I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
Okay, because the guy I spoke with before this, he just hung up on me because he didn't want to answer any questions. I just want to know who your chain of command is. If I can't get any answers from you and you're the CIA, who do we talk to if we want to get answers as to our government's involvement in trafficking drugs into minority communities and why this is a never-ending war?
I don't have a proper path to send you on for that either.
Well, because Michael Rupert tried. He met with former CIA Director John Deutsch, and then Michael Rupert was murdered, and then nobody wanted to talk about that either. And then when Enrique Kiki Camarena Salazar, the former special agent of the DEA, was murdered for investigating the CIA's drug trafficking, nobody wanted to talk about that either. So who do we talk to?
Can I have your name?
Yep, my name's Anton.
Anton.
Uh-huh.
And last name?
IAGOUNOV.
All right, and where are you calling us from?
Where am I calling you? I'm calling you from U.S. Cybersecurity Investigations, LLC.
U.S. Cyber
Security
Investigations,
Uh-huh.
LLC. And where are you physically located at?
Puerto Rico.
Okay. All right, and your number is 939-545-3276?
Yep.
All right, and you said you were investigating the murder of, I'm sorry to have you repeat again, but LAPD former who?
Former LAPD detective Michael Rupert.
also just involvement with, was it drug trafficking?
Yeah, CIA's involvement with drug trafficking and the DEA, as well as the murder of DEA Special Agent Enrique Kiki Camarena Salazar.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to say?
Nope.
All right. So thank you very much.
Hey, thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Okay, so that was a much more successful telephone conversation that we had with the previous CIA police security or whoever that fellow was. And so this is what we have to do as a community, because unless we care about our community, nobody's going to care. The Department of Defense is going to keep trafficking the narcotics into America and worldwide. This is transnational crime. Okay? I have work experience and training in this subject. So everybody out there has to pick up your telephone and start calling these people and asking questions, because we want to know. Otherwise, the world's going to go to hell in a handbasket, as it already has. And so unless people actually start caring, the drug trafficking is not going to stop. And the government is so compartmentalized that most of these folks don't even know that they're selling drugs. Many of them don't. Many of the people that are implicit to drug trafficking do not know that they're trafficking narcotics. But at the top level of the intelligence community, these guys know what they're doing. And it all started out as an inquiry into the study of human psychology. This is how they justified and rationalized this on paper. Okay? When the government got together with Oliver North and the rest of the criminals in the intelligence community and decided to destabilize Latin America so they can traffic cocaine into minority communities in the U.S., which were purchased in a kind of a bartering exchange of firearms for drugs. I mean, this is what's going on. It's sickening. And so if you've worked if you care about society and you've worked in the field of law enforcement or intelligence, and you've seen the repercussions and the consequences of substance abuse, and you've seen people's mothers on crack cocaine, and you know what they could be as to their potential compared to where they're at in life because their community has been destabilized, has been destroyed by agencies like the Drug Enforcement Administration and that cabinet within the Central Intelligence Agency nobody wants to talk about. And so this is about all the good guys. We know you're out there. You may have government jobs. We're not talking about the folks that are really trying to do their job and to put the pieces of the puzzle together and figure all this out. But for those of you for whom this is like a religion, like that's where your allegiance is. That's who you swear your oath to, is the drug trade and the victimizing of innocent, unsuspecting members of the public that you're supposed to defend and protect, and you don't, because you people are sick. You got something wrong with your psychology. So we're going to find out what's wrong with their mind also. But thank you guys for tuning in. Pick up that phone, start making phone calls to these agencies to find out why they're trafficking drugs into the U.S. and worldwide. We're sick of it. We're not going to put up with this nonsense. And if you work in the government, subordinate. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and until next time.